Well, over the weekend, this is an X2 pocket bike I bought for $100. I took it apart, completely redid it. It ran, but it was like the frame was gray, all scratched up, and the everything you see that's blue, like the rims, all the pieces are here because I took it apart again, bought the mirrors, completely redid it, painted it blue and the frame black. I took it apart to the last bolt. But it did around 35 miles an hour. Now I kept looking at these lifan motors online. They were getting pretty good reviews. And compared to this, which is what it had, again, everything you see blue on this motor was when I completely took it apart. I painted everything, all the accessories, the brake pads, the rims, all the body style is like an X2 Ninja pocket bike. So I bought this motor, and other people I work with were like, you know what, you just bit off more you can chew. It's impossible. You can't put that motor on there. Right here, there was a pipe that came down with the motor mount, which is this right here. I cut that off, and with my daughter's bed frame, I fabricated all the motor mounts, but you can probably still see the welds and everything. I did that over the weekend. Whenever the baby wasn't crying, I could escape out here with my girl without my girl getting pissed. I bought that exhaust, $50 up the street at the cycle shop. Anyway, that's what it looks like here. Hopefully this thing won't come out upside down. I got a cheap ass phone. See, that's the motor mounts that I built on there. And I just started it. A couple minutes ago. I was surprised, man. All I did, as you can see, I took a gas tank from an old lawnmower that was outside just to try to get gas to it. This thing comes with everything. All I needed was the exhaust, carburetor, everything else. I still got a lot to do. Like, for example, the sprocket was on this side. On this motor's on the other side. So that whole swing arm, I had to take it apart. I took it off of there in order to weld, like, I don't know if you can see it there. They're kind of like to reinforce that motor mount in there or whatnot. I had to put that like that on an angle in order to get clearance for that swing arm, which is right over here. You see the space right here? It's longer on this side for the chain to run on the sprocket. Being that on this motor, the sprocket's on the other side, it's got gears and everything compared to the little 49 cc's. This is gonna have to go like this, which means that all these parts, that's for the fender, for the brake, the little calipers or whatnot, they're gonna have to go on this side. I was thinking of extending the swing arm while I was at it, being there's gonna have a lot of torque. See this little shock right here? There's an old bike outside. There's a mountain bike, the same size, like girth wise, but it's longer than the one that's on there. And my plans are to cut it off of there and weld it on here. I'm gonna try to get this started. I just started it, matter of fact, a couple minutes ago. I was surprised, man. 2 kicks from factory. The thing came with oil and everything. A lot of people, I was getting good reviews on Amazon, which is where I ordered it from. Got a lot of good reviews. I'll figure out where I'm gonna mount it. It's my cell phone, by the way, that I'm using to record this. That muffler exhaust coming on the outside. gonna have to, I don't know, cut it, either re-weld it, or figure out a way to get it to go through the frame, which is how the other one went. My thing is, I'm surprised this thing, like, off 2 seconds ago when I started it. When I shut it off, I was getting gas coming out of the overflow. I didn't know what it was. Of course, I ran inside to YouTube it. Couldn't find it. Pretty much all the ideas and everything that I got off of this, I had. Seems I'm not the only one that thought about them. Seen a whole lot of different stuff on YouTube, different people, especially that guy T-Man with all his go-karts that kind of like helped me out with the ideas of how to figure everything out. I've always been good at tools. Let me see if this works. Cut off switch. That is usually the start button for that other motor because that's an electric start. This thing came with freaking instructions in Chinese, so I had to pretty much figure out, like I said, YouTube and going online, Googling, you know, what wire went where, the blue went to this, that. And then I had extra wires I couldn't figure out. Turns out the yellow is for the lights, which this thing had lights, signal lights, all kind of crap, which I intend to hook back up. And I guess I can put a battery. And I have this space right here for it. This one charges it. I used to have to put a charger on the other one for the what you call it. See, now I'm getting mad gas spilling out the carburetor. I don't know if that's normal or not. But, I just shut the gas cock off. So I kind of let it like run out. Turn this shit on. Air it out here. This is my little man cave shed / workshop. I'd probably die with these fumes right now if it wasn't that I put this blower in here. Anytime I'm paving, sanding down or whatever, I just turn that shit on. Yeah, it's Carlos Fixer Shop. Cut a hole on the outside. The wall with a hinge. My breaker just went off.